Sejam bem-vindos a Porto Business School. É uma honra para mim e um privilégio poder partilhar este momento histórico convosco. O 30º aniversário da escola. O que é esta celebração para nós? Reconhecimento do passado, retrato do presente e projeção para o futuro. Permita-me que me explique. Quando olhamos para trás, não podemos deixar de prestar a devida homenagem àqueles que possibilitaram estas 3 décadas de sucesso. É uma lista longa, pelo que não poderei referir todos. No entanto, impõe-se que mencione os antigos diretores da escola, em especial os aqui presentes, professor Rui Guimarães e professor Daniel Bessa, e também antigos alunos, staff e docentes. A propósito, lembro que o Sr. Presidente da República fez parte do grupo de professores do nosso MBA. Outra referência obrigatória é o Sr. Engenheiro Belmiro de Acevedo, cujo empenho e dedicação possibilitaram não só o estabelecimento da própria escola, mas também a concretização do sonho antigo que era este novo campus. E foi a este campus que eu cheguei há 4 anos, com o objetivo de desenvolver a escola, levar ao seu crescimento e aumentar a sua reputação internacional. Estando a viver desde então, neste país tão acolhedor, posso dizer-vos que já sou português de coração. Se me permitem, passarei a falar em inglês para vos apresentar um pouco do que a escola tem vindo a fazer nestes últimos anos. Desta forma, os nossos convidados estrangeiros poderão entender-me melhor. Também vai ser um pouquinho mais fácil para mim, tendo em conta que português não é minha língua materna. Okay. So now switching to English, especially for those of you who came from afar, now you'll be able to follow a little bit what I want to say. I was saying in Portuguese that this celebration represents 3 things for us. An acknowledgement of the past, a snapshot of the present, and a projection to the future. And looking back, we cannot but pay homage to those who contributed to the success of the school in these past 30 years. And it's a long list. I cannot mention all, but I can highlight the contribution of former deans, 2 of which are present here tonight, Professor Guimarães and Professor Bessa, as well as many alumni, staff, and faculty. And by the way, the President of the Portuguese Republic, Professor Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, was also a faculty member of our school many, many years ago. And we are honored by his presence here tonight. So, how was the school back then, in 1988, 30 years ago? Well, it was not here. It was in another place. Had 1 classroom, 1 office for the director, Carlos Barral, and 1 office for the only staff member we then had, Isabel Pinho. But I must mention that Isabel Pinho still works at the school today, and she's here with us tonight. Isabel, where are you? An applause for Isabel. And we only had 1 program, the MBA, which had 27 participants. Now, let's fast forward to the present day. How is PBS today? Well, we are in this great new building. We have 21 classrooms and 1 auditorium that houses 300 seats. We are 50 staff members. And with regards to faculty, we count a total of 440, many from the University of Porto, but also visiting professors from different parts of the world, and also executives, which is very important for experiential learning, which is something which is very much valued by our program participants. Of these, we count 128 who are really core, the ones that come regularly to the school. And of those, 30% are international. We offer 200 programs and 100 seminars per year. All this brings us 5,000 students enrolled in our programs and 10,000 participants in all these seminars. We estimate that by the year end, 2018, we will have reached a total of 16,000 participants in all these different activities, programs, events, and conferences, seminars. So this gives you an idea. This is a measure of the high level of engagement that we have with the business community and our societal impact as well. If we look back, cumulatively, we count more than 150,000 participants that have been at Porto Business School since the beginning, of which 7,000 are alumni of the long-duration programs. I'm speaking about the MBA, the Advanced Management Program, and the Curso Geral de Gestão, which is our general management program. Since I came here in the past 4 years, that's more recently, what have we achieved? Well, the school has grown substantially. The number of programs has increased 64%, and the number of students, similarly, 67%. With it, our revenues also increased 45%. If you look at where our revenues come from, 50% come from individuals and 50% come from companies. And those that come from companies, 40% are SMEs and 60% are large companies. So SMEs count for 20% of our total. Quality. The quality of our programs is recognized not only by our programs participants, which give us quite good evaluations, and that is reflected also on the word of mouth, but also by international agencies. The international accreditations that we have are by AMBA, the London-based organization, by EFMD, the EPASP, FIBA in Germany, and we are now in the final stage of the American-based AACSB. We can also talk about internationalization. With its strong roots in Portugal, PBS is a school which is also open to the world. And we have been increasing the number of international students. We have also developed international partnerships with top schools. IMD in Lausanne, in Switzerland, LBS, London Business School, FDC, Fundação Dom Cabral in Brazil, and Cornell and UC, University of California, Berkeley, in the United States. We are a partner institute of IMD, the IMD World Competitiveness Ranking. So we participate in this famous ranking of the 63 most developed economies and the analysis of competitiveness. We recently created an international advisory board, and I'm pleased to mention that some of the members are here with us tonight. Thank you for coming. So, and we are being increasingly recognized also internationally. We are in the top 100 of the Financial Times of Executive Education, the ranking of Financial Times Executive Education. And the position that we have, it's what it is. It may be better, maybe worse, but you should bear in mind that there are about 16,000 schools in the world, so being in the top 100 is a pretty good achievement. In the ranking of the Financial Times of European Business Schools, we have the position 59, and I must say that PBS, Porto Business School, is the only school in Portugal that increased this last year 3 positions. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the future. Porto Business School aspires to be recognized as a top business school in Europe and be known for innovation, entrepreneurship, and its international outlook. We've developed a new strategic plan for the next period, 2019-2022, and it contemplates 6 strategic directions. Quality is the first one. We will aim for a total quality approach, programs, processes, systems, and infrastructure, but also, most important, people, faculty, the staff, and the students that we recruit. Second, impact. We will live by our slogan. Many of you know it. Make change happen. So we will make change happen, and we'll help improve and develop individuals organizations, and society at large. Third, growth. We want to grow and achieve a larger scale. We want to have a bigger impact and also generate more funds to be able to invest in the things that make us better, improving our quality, our uniqueness, and our reputation. Internationalization. The school will achieve more international recognition by recruiting more international students, faculty, and having more programs in English and international partnerships. Fifth, innovation. We will differentiate and position the school as a leader in business innovation. Through its newly established Center for Business Innovation, the school will be recognized as a top innovation and entrepreneurship hub and a key player within the University of Porto and the regional innovation ecosystem. 6, sustainability and social responsibility. The school will uphold high standards of ethics, sustainability, and social responsibility, and will embed them in the learning objectives of the programs. At the same time, we plan to reduce our own environmental footprint by reducing the consumption of electricity, gas, water, paper, and plastic. To this effect, we will launch 2 initiatives, the paper-free school and the plastic-free school. Let me now conclude by expressing a wish. As we celebrate the 30th anniversary and we look to the future, we cannot refrain from wishing that the next 30 years be at least as successful, if not more, than the previous ones. Together, we will continue to make change happen, and we will strive to make a difference for our program participants, our client organizations, and for society at large. You can count on all of us, the PBS community, to work relentlessly towards that end. Thank you.
Make change happen.